Hello friends, welcome to beautiful downtown St. Petersburg, Florida. Over here doing a little bit of work for the day, wrapping things up before I have to leave town. Although I live like 2 hours away from here. I'm over here in St. Petersburg a lot. Just got a lot of work over here. So love the city. Little known fact is St. Petersburg is one of 2 post offices that use bicycles to deliver mail. Not all bicycles, I mean they have mail trucks too, but they use bicycles and they're pretty cool. They're like these trike bicycles. The other post office that uses bicycles is in Largo. It's only about 10 miles away. All right, love getting mail. I've kept a post office box here for about 7 years now. It's been a nice reason to come back to town and hang out for a little while every couple of weeks or so if I'm not living here. I love this town now and I intend to live here for as long as I possibly can. I'd like to retire here, I think. It's such a nice day here in St. Petersburg. I'm going to take you to one of my favorite spots. I finished almost everything today except for searching around Don's Marine Salvage. Just for a little bit, just a little bit. I'm not going to spend all the rest of the day here, probably. So, here we are. Got some stuff I'm turning in. Don's is unique because you can bring stuff here and they'll give you credit for it. Marine-related things, some non-marine related things too. But if you got old boat stuff, this is the place to bring it. And they have some pretty interesting things sitting around, so I don't need anything right now. But I'm going to look around anyway. I've turned my box in. I'm walking into the Wonderland. Building after building of stainless steel, miscellaneous things. Look at that, hand trucks galore. I've made a video about Don's Marine Salvage. In fact, it's one of the most popular videos on this channel. Today, I'm not really motivated to walk through the whole thing and give you a super long tour of the place. It's not what the subject is. I'm really here just to quickly walk through and see if there's something. There's millions of interesting things. What am I talking about? This is not going to be quick. Look at all of it. Golf clubs. It's like going into a flea market, or a big garage sale. Wow, look at that jack! Holy cow! I've never seen one that big before. Oh, this is one of those Coast Guard. Oh yeah, it's for survival. It's not Coast Guard, but you can survive in some very cold water with this stuff. What is that? Big anchor. Lots of anchors. Every time I see these anchors, I have this thought every single time. People have tattoos of anchors. So why don't they get a tattoo of one of these anchors? Because that's what anchors look like nowadays. I have not ever in my lifetime seen a anchor on a boat that looked like the anchor you see on tattoos with the 2 little hooks, a hook on each end. And you know what I'm talking about. It says love mom or something. I think my grandpa has something like that on his arm. He was in the Navy. That was the thing to do. Were they on old Navy ships? Is that what the anchor actually looked like? I don't know, but I've never seen one like that in real life. Motors, motors, motors. Like that. That looked cool in the van. That is a lot of line. Wow. Those red balls back there remind me of that Dali image with the lady in the white, old school bathing suit. She's reaching up for the red balloon. Anyway. I love pulleys. This is interesting. Some sort of a mount. Somebody somewhere is like, man, I wonder what happened to that mount. I know it's somewhere. It's here at Don's. There's endless little metal things in clips and pieces and hinges and, well, like, that's giant pin. Stuff that I've never seen before. I've been here so many times. I see new stuff every time. This place doesn't get old. You might as well pack a lunch, just hang out here for the day, and just get it over with. Otherwise, you're gonna be like me. You're gonna just be addicted. You have to come back here every now and again just to see whatever you missed, because you know you only spent an hour or two here last time. It was not enough, so you just keep coming back. So just take my advice. Plan a day or two, camp out here, do whatever you need to do. Just get it over with. Get it over with. Unless you need something, of course. Like I needed a cleat for my boat for a while. This would have been a really cool one. But I don't need anything right now. Need nothing. Some of you might be saying, Dre, stop and show us the price of one of those propellers. I'd really like to know how much it cost. Okay. Here's a normal sized one. It's $300. New. Here's one that's not normal size. It's very large. $5,500. It's probably $3 million worth of propellers right there. I like all the shiny stuff. Who doesn't want this big chunk of stainless steel? I want this. I saw this down here too. This is just incredibly neat. Laying the sails out to dry or something. Okay, fine. Friends, you talked me into it. I'll go into one boat. But that's it, just one boat. Whoa. Oops. Wow. I wonder what this was like at sea. Just taking on some water. Oh, that was fun. I love checking out these boats. The old Jeeps out here. Looks like an Aerobie stuck in the windshield wipers. That old truck. I've lost Aerobie after Aerobie. If you've ever owned one, you know what I'm talking about. Especially if you've thrown the Aerobie at the beach. That's the water's like a Aerobie magnet sometimes. Hey, Sprinter van people, there is a lot of seats here from Sprinter vans. I believe they are from Sprinter vans, at least. Well, I found a thing. This. It's the only thing I could find that was, you know, of any value to me. Used as a weight for fabrics. Even trade. Yeah, very nice. Hey critters. Hey, hello. All right, time to skedaddle. Get back to the homestead. Thanks for joining me today, friends, in beautiful St. Petersburg, Florida at Don's Marine Salvage. I appreciate your company. Got to make it back home to the homestead to get ready for a new road trip. I'm going to the Ohio land. You won't want to miss it. I'll see you in the next video.